Welcome back to the Scrum. May 26th. It's almost June.
Fucked up.
Memorial Day weekend.
It is, isn't it?
That's like, it really snuck up on me this year. Like, that is a day that everyone gets off work.
Yeah, for
like,
real.
You know those, like...
I didn't realize it until I got the email from work that's like, turn this shit in early
like,
this
is
week.
The one?
Like, there's holidays, like, you know, your Christmases and so on. And then you got holidays that, like, banks get off, like President's Day, MLK Day, and things like that. You usually don't get off for work for that. Well, yeah, it's...
So I get one of them and not the other. I forget which
Right.
one it is.
And it's not about everyone that works is necessarily in owens to the holiday so much as, like, everyone should just get off work more.
Yeah.
As a population. We should
Yeah.
also be working less in general is the overall point there.
It's the goal. It's the dream.
We all work to not. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And yet we still
There's a
keep
couple
showing
things
up.
that, like, France has right, you know, as much shit as they fuck up. they definitely have right. I think they have, like, scheduled breaks over there.
Well, France, Italy, I know, like, it's a big thing. Like work,
everyone stops for coffee at, like
work,
2.
work starts a little later. They, like, the breaks are very much, like, go, like, legit, like, go have a glass of wine. Like, it's a part of the
Don't they
culture.
mostly have 4-day work weeks too in Europe?
All that
I
bullshit.
think so. So no, because my uncle lived over there and worked for a couple years, and like he was saying it was like coming from like the American work culture where it's like dude,
Kill yourself?
Well, yeah, like, it's 7 o'clock at night. You get an email like there's a chance you get an email back. He was like if it was like 1 in the afternoon, like literally like you would go ask and they would be like. No, flat flag. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're an asshole.
And here, I'll throw one at you. Is it because of the, you know, we're talking the American culture setup and all that shit? Is it because of the economic demand in this country of the gimme well, hold on, that's forcing everyone to work at that pace from the top down, trickling down, or is it because of that pace? That's everyone's then led to expect.
I think.
Gimme.
I mean, I think it's kind of a mix of both.
Sure.
Like it with a lot of things in the States. It's just it started as like the trickle down from the top. You got to work to meet this demand, and then it just kind of eventually hit this perpetual loop where you're kind of like you said, catching up with this this fast pace, and when you finally catch up, it just turns back around, and then we got to crank out to make up for more demand. But I mean, I think it's definitely a mix of both.
You just sound like
it's
Joe
a perpetual
Rogan.
cycle. I've been listening to a lot of JR.
almost exclusively.
So you know that I'm on some factual shit. No.
France, all them, they've been around longer. They come from like, you know,
Didn't they invent all that shit?
maybe. Well,
Like on a bureaucratic,
they invented like democracy,
like on
kinda.
a
They say they
legislator
did.
type level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just like, you know, motherfuckers been trading. The thing is, capitalism in itself is more of like there's like the political aspect of capitalism, right? That has a lot of cons and a lot of issues. But there's also like this like the theory behind like the science of capitalism, and that in my opinion is very like inherent in that that's more based around like seeing a thing and being able to not necessarily turn it into money or monopolize that for a profit, more as take a thing like a lake and be able to turn it into something that can provide more uses, like energy and living and entertainment. And see, that's inherently what capitalism is, and then being able to put that in some sort of turnover.
Give it a value.
Oh, and then from there to give it a value. Yeah, put some value, and you determine the value based on what that use of that thing is, right? Taking something and creating something.
Yeah.
But that's all bullshit. You know what I mean? It's
the theory,
that's
just
the
like
theory.
how-
It's
yeah.
philosophy at that point.
I mean, yeah, everything theoretically
It's subjective.
works great. But
It's all subjective. Like, and again, like that's the lens at which you could look at it. You don't. And again, that's not how it. That's also not how it feeds, right? Like it doesn't give everyone that
yeah.
benefit. That's just what it is used for at its core.
Yeah.
IMO. But that's anyway.
This is talking economics.
We're getting deep in this bitch.
Where
We're
did
getting
that,
deep
where
in
did that
this
stem
bitch.
from?
That's from a book.
Yeah,
right?
but where,
No, I'm
where,
saying, like, where did
that
how did we
conversation
get there?
come from?
Oh, that's That's gone. Like that's way out of here. There's no shot of recovering that.
About, like,
the
we're just
listener,
saying it's been a busy week.
the listener and viewer would know because they're they can go back.
Oh, you're saying
and
we
see
gotta
it.
work less. That's,
Yeah, we're just pretty much.
Memorial Day. It all stemmed from Memorial Day.
Shouts
dude.
out Memorial
Shouts
Day.
out
But see,
Memorial
it's
Day.
because
Let's get a
Memorial
little
Day.
French,
It's making
dude.
us reflect.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna spend that time Monday. Most people go to the beach, 4-day weekend out of it. They try to make. You know what I'm saying? People go on vacation. No, we're gonna get together and we're gonna discuss. Like the current stat. Not like we're just gonna get together and have like a
Economic
little,
theory.
like a little seminar.
We're gonna discuss economic theory, get to solve some problems, develop a think tank,
Exactly.
get a website, get a blog.
Make use of that time.
Yeah,
because
it's
if
gonna be good.
if we're not at work, we're still working.
Always, dude. That's capitalism.
That's it.
America.
Full circle, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I get it, dude.
Speaking of capitalism
Go ahead.
and making money, dude. Ocho Cinco going from football to fighting. Apparently, he's gonna be on the Logan Paul Mayweather card. He's gonna be the undercard fighting.
Dude, the bar is starting to hit like it's been getting lowered and it's starting to hit like the really fast
Well,
pace.
dude, have you seen? This is something I've recently become aware of, but like this real, very legitimate scene of like TikTok versus YouTube boxing matches. Like
I've seen rumblings.
on like, but it's like they've had events like.
They've had events?
I kind of went down a rabbit hole of just like because they're like they're vlogs, they're 45 minutes, so skipping through all these kids like. My boxing debut of like, and it was just like a bunch of. I know that what's the it's the gamer, famous for the cry in Fortnite when he got like banned from Fortnite and he went out because he did like the.
He's a phase kid.
Yeah. I know he was a part of it.
I just can't remember.
his
Yeah.
name. It's something, but
British
I know like
kid.
he was a part of it, and it's just like. Did I watch like a press conference and it just happened in like some clothing store in LA,
Fucking
dude?
Christ.
Oh, it was
But here-
it was terrible.
It definitely lends to a point we've been talking about because people are saying towards the Ocho card is like, oh man, Ocho can fight. He's been boxing. He's been training. Dude, if you have the money and the time, which all these motherfuckers from these TikTok and little tween fucking
In fact, at that level,
rich
it's making
kids,
them money.
yeah, who,
because it's their
who fucking
content.
who have crosses as earrings and shit.
All of them.
You know what I'm
Hoop with a
saying?
Cross, all of them.
Looking fucking lame,
The
son.
same like little undercut fade with a lot of hair on
with
top.
the pube
dude,
top,
with a lot
looking
of hair.
fucking whack out here. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Now I got no style. I have zero swag, but I'll tell you one thing, man. That ain't it. That
Like,
ain't it, bro.
I'm sure like half of them are just wearing like the off the rack designer clothes, which
Oh yeah.
I don't own designer clothes, but I feel like it's really if you're in that world, like having the stuff like you could go to the mall and get theoretically
Right.
ain't where it's at. You know what I'm saying? From the rappers I listen to,
Exactly.
they get it all sent to them.
Exactly, dude. No, it's all it's so inflated and
Yeah.
convoluted, and arrogant.
Yeah, dude, I
But
bet it
from
gets-
that all the way to the Jake Pauls, these guys and gals have the time
Yeah.
and the money
Yeah.
to invest in their training.
yeah.
Anyone could learn how to box. I'm not taking anything away from true pro guys who give their life that shit and sacrifice to be pro boxers. These people ain't that.
Yeah, and but
They're
there's
a disgrace to
also-
the sport.
Yeah,
They really are.
You really can't.
really
get-
is.
You can learn like how to box, but you really can't be taught to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like those guys who like really. That's why it's never gonna like these kids are never gonna cross over into that world.
Right.
Nor do these guys like they would do it.
Well,
I
that's
guess
just
the
it
easiest
too.
fight
Like
of
I
their
think
life,
I think we're really not even exploring this as much as we could because there's different levels to that shit, right? Because boxing, I don't think prepares you, in my opinion, for like if you get fucking surprised, even in a 1v1
yeah.
in the street, you're just gonna teach you how to throw a good solid punch and block maybe a couple, but that doesn't prepare you for the like MMA, for example. I think would prepare you more for like an ambush.
for a street fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you got fucking straight up self-defense like martial arts.
Yeah,
like
which is-
Krav Maga and all that shit. But yo, how many celebrities just know all that shit? From again, having the time, fucking roles. Bro, Keanu Reeves is like, he could probably outshoot like world-class shooters from all the gun
that,
training.
for sure.
My point is that like, don't
But
sleep
put
on
him
these
but
celebrities.
Put them in like a. But I guess
Don't
to
sleep
that-
on these celebrities. They
To
often
that
do shit.
analogy, though, we take Keanu Reeves, put him with SEAL Team 6, doing some like,
Oh, he doesn't.
you know,
yeah.
the pressure's on shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
he-
like
he
that's
can't.
where it's the same thing.
It's
like,
what's it called? Tropic Thunder at that point. You know? But my
He's just
point
riding on a horse
stands.
to-
You know what I'm saying? Go up Tom Cruise and try to pick his pocket. He's gonna break your fucking arm. You know what I'm saying? That
That's
motherfucker
fair.
knows some shit.
And then the 60 Scientologist guards
he
that he got
jumped
around,
out of
just
a
acting-
helicopter.
dude, just acting like civilians. It's just 60 ready to go.
No, that's a different
motherfuckers.
thing. That's yeah. He don't even need stand down. You know what I'm saying?
He can fly. Don't forget
He
that.
jumps out of a helicopter. He rows 50. He's like, dude, he's my
Yeah.
size. Tom Cruise is like 5'4".
Yeah, no,
straight up.
Yeah.
Jumped out of a
Tube center
helicopter.
of
He
his
will
face and shit,
fuck
dude.
you up.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
They had to like delay that movie by months because he fucked himself up.
Yeah.
Doing that. He fucked his foot up.
I think he
real
like straight
bad.
up hit the ground like fucking like Don Cheadle in fucking Civil War. He just hit
Finished
the
scene,
ground.
though.
Yeah.
He did finish that scene.
He got up. It was fucked.
and then was like, guys, my leg is
Yeah.
like broken.
It's crazy.
My leg is in pieces.
Vision shot him out of the sky and everything. We haven't even got to our talking points yet.
No, but he's fighting the dude
Oh, yeah,
that
we
Ocho
did.
Cinco's
This is the
fighting.
second
Brian
one.
Maxwell is currently
Just some guy, right?
Well, no, currently it has been fighting in the bare knuckle boxing league.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing
But isn't
currently.
his pro career like 4-1?
10-6. I looked at it.
Oh,
It was 10
okay,
and 6.
okay.
So, like
he's got some fights.
and he was a wrestler. He had some family trouble and turned to boxing just on some like I need to make money type shit and like this is what I'm like what I can do. Went with boxing for a while and is now in the bare knuckle fighting championship. And the only reason I bring that up is because there's no way
He'll be able to take a punch.
that's what's like that shit has got to hurt way more than just once you put those gloves on. He's like, thank God.
Yeah.
Like at least my face isn't gonna get cut open every time.
And I would
touch.
imagine if you're in a bare knuckle like league, like those guys are just full of hate.
Oh yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Like
it's-
boxing, you wear the gloves. You don't want to hurt the guy. If you're in a bare knuckle league, I think you want to hurt the other dude.
And it's just like, man, this
There's
is
no way
I
around
gotta
that.
do this shit. Like, you
That's
gotta,
dude. That's what Kimbo Slice did.
yeah. And then he was like, let me do the UFC
God.
thing. Yeah, dude. Have you ever? I've watched a couple like highlights. They never last more than like a minute and a half, and it's just two dudes. There's no like. Just
People get their
throwing,
face
bro.
smashed in,
Yeah,
bro.
It's pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie.
Ugh.
But I also don't know like how big he is or what. And I know Ocho Cinco's a decent sized guy, and I assume
He was an
would-
NFL wide receiver.
I would assume he would fight down the same way, like in weight class that, like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
Logan Paul is.
It's
doing
just
the
wild.
work.
Like the thing is, who's next, right? You know, just bring back the claymated celebrity death match. I think
Did they
that would
just
just
bring back, like-
satisfy the palate.
Dude, the fucking what was the bully beatdown show or whatever?
Oh, that was the shit.
That UFC fighter
That was
just
awesome.
go.
Yeah, dude. How about that guy? I think the host went fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, no, he got like.
I think he had some drug problems
He,
and shit,
like,
but I think he
yeah,
went crazy.
Dude, Big John McCarthy, like UFC referee or ex-UFC referee, was the referee on those shows, and he recently did like a thing on it, and he was like, no, like all that was very real.
Yeah, he was
like,
nuts.
no, like he's like, I don't know how he got away with it, but they let a UFC fighter like beat the shit out of a teenager.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
on more than one occasion.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they put some headgear on him.
Yeah,
That's some motherfuckers got their asses kicked on that show.
yeah.
That was such a good show.
I can't believe. Yeah, so just satisfying.
A lot of those MTV shows hit.
Yeah,
Not even like just entertaining.
Pure
Super entertaining.
entertainment.
All those like fucking cheesy little dating shows.
Yeah.
Because whether they stay together or not, you didn't give a shit. You were in the moment.
It was half.
I
of it
love the one
was
where they went to a
pre-written
motherfucker's
anyway.
house.
Oh, the parents one.
Yeah.
No, where it was like the whole.
Oh,
thing
the
to show-
fucking dude, the panty raid shit.
like
That shit was fucked.
Like girls, like the contestant,
Room
the
raiders.
girl, room raiders,
Room
They-
raiders, bro. That
Oh,
shit
they like
was
went through each other's
fucked.
bedrooms.
They
That
would go
was
into the
so
guys,
fucked.
the suitors' like bedrooms and shit, and she just
Yeah,
be
so
like,
it would depend on who
"Ew,"
was.
like-
It depend on
And
yeah.
you know, producers are sliding through, just like shitting in drawers.
Right.
And
Well,
throwing
and
them in the
they
corner,
were
like-
with the shit. They even had girl, and guy too. They had all the shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They were with the shit. Fucking, they would. But they would. You know what I'm saying? They would really violate people. They would find the vibrators, the dirty panties,
The
like.
parents one too, though. The parents.
Oh,
one
the
was-
parents one was my
Parental
favorite.
Control.
Yeah.
Parental control. They would literally be there and be like, "I'm gonna fuck your daughter in the butt after this." Like they're just like, "You will not kick me out."
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that
sure there was one where the dad was like, let me see your wallet. Like, let me see the inside of your wallet. Let me see what's in your wallet. And he had like 3 condoms in his wallet.
Jesus. God, MTV is
The
fun.
It
disrespect,
was like, let me
dude.
see what's in your wallet.
Could you imagine kids today, like the level
Are
of
you
arrogance?
more worried if there's not though, right?
How do you mean?
If there's not condoms in the wallet, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're sending your like 19-year-old daughter
I'm
out,
making fun of the kid no matter what's in the wallet. I'm like, oh, it's empty. You're a fucking broke bitch. If there's a bunch of condoms, then, you know, you're a playboy. And, you know, or you're not using them. Either way, you suck. You know, making that kid feel bad.
yeah, good times.
I say, don't you ever open your wallet for another man. That's what I tell him. I'm like, what are you doing open your fucking wallet, you little punk? You put your fucking fists up. Yeah.
That'd be a great test.
That would, yeah, you don't want to do that.
That would
That's
be a
not
daughter.
that's not really applicable.
Holy shit!
I'll tell you what, I'll wake him up though. You'd be like, fuck.
What?
You won't know what to do.
Open your wallet. Put your wallet
Yeah.
away.
He just throws it, like, just fucking chucks it. I don't have one.
Give me your keys. You're taking my car.
So, this is awesome. This is just cool. I love this story. So J. Cole, right? And he's always been a big basketball fan. We've always known he could ball. He's like 6'4", if not taller. And he was playing in the African Pro League, which is awesome.
For Rwanda's team, right?
I didn't know.
I think it was Rwanda's team. Was there on he had like a 3 to 6 game contract. I feel like this may have even been like preseason games for them.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I went down there. I think like recently was his last game, put in like 3 to 6 games or whatever
That's
it
cool.
was.
I saw some highlights. Again, you know, Cole can ball. We've seen
bricks some
the
shots.
evidence, but I think he airballed some shots. He missed some shots.
It's
He was
just-
averaging
it
like
was-
1 point a game.
It was funny to
Playing
go
like
back.
15 minutes.
It was funny to go back. Remember when people were trying to push that like, you know, like J. Cole might be able to make it in the league, like all this stuff, and it's like, bro, I know like
Like shooting at the All-Star game and stuff.
And it's like I know like 6'4" is tall. Like 6'4" is very tall for everyday life, but 6'4" in the NBA like
Is not tall.
you're a small guy. Like you can't like. and then
And
to
he has
see
not
him
been
go-
training his whole. I mean,
No.
he definitely works out in his spare
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
but he's
you know,
not. He's not
hoops.
NBA training.
No.
You know, and I didn't know until just today that it was a short contract. I thought he was really just like
On the team.
be able to walk in and out as a convenience thing. I just again only seeing him on the court, not knowing any of the background. And then a player had spoken out who plays in the league and just had some criticism towards the whole antic of it, saying like it's taking
Yeah.
someone's job. And I would agree, but it's only a 3-6 game. That's a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
You
You know
know?
what I'm saying? Show up, bring some light to the league. Cool for
All
Cole.
kinds of attention. And if you're
Yeah.
playing against Cole, you know people are watching. Show the fuck up.
Yeah, ball out, dude.
Ball out, and maybe you'll make it to a bigger league.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole point.
But
It's just a positive thing.
I hope this is the end of Cole's basketball career. No one's really talked about it, and I think it's
That's what I'm
just
saying. Like, that's what I'm
everyone
saying.
saw it,
Like-
and everyone was like, we're just not even gonna. We're as just society. We're not.
I think
gonna
it's because he
recognize it.
didn't really play that well. I think is
That's
really a
what,
lot
that's what
of
I'm
it.
saying.
You know,
Everyone saw him,
no
was
one
like,
wants to hate on
well,
Cole.
yeah.
You know, I'll
Or
take
just-
it. I'll take his knees.
Or he just like he played.
I'll take his knees.
Yeah.
So would.
Take the
Not
ankles
good at
home with me,
basketball.
son.
No, it's just dope. And like, and just in general, how gangster is that? Just be like,
I'm going to do it.
I'm just gonna go ball out
Yeah.
real quick.
It was
Excuse me,
weird.
man. My album
'Cause-
dropped, and I have to go. I got a game.
That's why it was weird because like I felt like I kept seeing video of him like in America, but then it's like the next day I just see him like playing a game for Rwanda's basketball team. Like what? Where? Like what?
This motherfucker's God. He just
He's in 2 places
yeah,
at once, dude.
it's awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah. So everyone's branching out.
Everyone's branching.
Celebrities and athletes are boxing. Rappers are becoming athletes. You know,
Athletes becoming rappers.
it's all just one. You know, it's all just fame. It's all clout. It's all.
It's all capitalism, dude. It's all capitalism.
And what I say, this shit is natural, inherent. You can't fight it. Speaking of fighting, for the cup, the playoffs.
Ploffs.
We're getting to round one's coming to an end. It has already for some teams.
Rip your squad.
Yeah, you know.
You think Koozi's getting traded?
It's a possibility. I honestly don't think the situation's that dire. I think it's just a bad season for everybody. And I don't think he's really going anywhere. But I also at the same time, that's the most surprised of the least surprised things that could
Okay.
happen. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh shit, but then at the same time, all right. Like,
Yeah.
I guess there really was some issues. That
Yeah.
would be my final takeaway. And again, like going into the playoffs, I didn't have high confidence in them. They were hurt already. Motherfuckers were having these locker room issues. I didn't know if that shit was truly even COVID related. Apparently, he got COVID twice. I would never accuse him of faking it or lying about it. It's also just coincidental that they were having beef at the same time and being late and shit. Fucking, and also let's not act like that list wasn't used for just people who are injured. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As a way to move salary cap, all that shit. Come on now. Capitalism. But, you know, whatever. Fuck them. The Bruins move on. Swept. Oilers got swept. That made ESPN, you know, as far as, you know, the first big bite out of the hockey sandwich. I loved it. I love it.
That's the higher seed.
Yeah. Swept.
Stephen A. hockey, dude.
I'm here for it. I really am here for it because it's going to bring... I saw a bunch of people in the Twitter comments being like, I don't understand why North Carolina has a pro team. Like, just truly absent... Yeah. And again, I'm not even hating on them. Yeah. They just don't know what hockey is and does. You know what I mean? They just don't know. And that's a very valid statement if you don't have a fucking clue. You're outside the state. Actually, I think the motherfucker lived in Wilmington, but that's neither here nor there.
You got a hockey team?
But people see us as a basketball, college basketball and football and youth baseball type of state. Yeah. They don't see the hockey.
Nope.
Well, you're about to.
We're the only good team in the state right now. So we're the only good pro team.
Speaking of that team, the Hurricanes are going to hopefully close out the series with Game 6.
Hopefully.
In Nashville tomorrow, right? Tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Late game, 9 p.m., baby.
That's how they do it.
That's how they do it.
Triple overtime.
I'm not going to be... I won't finish the game. There's no way. It's going to go to overtime. Like, all these games have been going... Dude. And the further in the series, it seems more inevitable. The game goes to OT.
What did you think about the goalie interference call?
Oh, my.
I'm trying to remember which one. The
Fogel? The one that...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the big one.
The
big one recently.
The one everyone's talking about. Yeah. You got to get that shit right.
Yeah. I don't know, like, for the second I saw the challenge come out, I knew they were about to overturn the goal just because from a couple nights ago, the same situation happened with, it was Minnesota, I'm pretty sure, where they got a goal overturned with the player staying, honestly, even further away from the crease than Fogel
That's what I was thinking of.
And
the flurry shit.
Yeah, and they called that back, so I was like, there's no way that they're not going to overturn this one, and that shit sucks. Like man, Yossi was right there, like literally just like leaning on top of Saros, dude. It was fucked. Yeah. But we did come back. Jordan Stahl. How about fucking Marty Natchez though, man? That kid
oh my god, that wraparound was nasty.
Wraparound. I mean, the first goal he had, the shot was disgusting. Yeah. So sick, dude. His little knee drop to the
Is he going to be more prolific than Svetch, you think?
I think he might end up being the more highlight-prone player over his career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Svetch looks like he'll be like Aho in the sense. Like,
just
you know
well-rounded.
Just super well-rounded. And I would give them the elite tag. They just don't have like the Kucherov style highlights.
Aho's going to be like a Backstrom.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? It's not necessarily, you're not going to know him for one certain thing. He's just going to be incredible, and no one's going to really talk about it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. That's definitely how it's going to end up being.
Not for sure.
But Nature's just sick, dude.
It really is. So it really is.
Sick. And hopefully we close that shit out, dude.
Hopefully close it out. Hopefully. And then speaking of the playoffs still, dude, Spencer Knight, dude, gets his first win. They just finally decided to go with the kid, dude. His first goalie drafted top 10 in the fucking longest time, dude, and finally gets to play. Should have been playing a lot fucking sooner. You signed goddamn Bravosky $10 million fucking dollars a year type shit. Come on.
This is the third goalie they started in this playoff series. That's crazy.
Well, third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
He gets a win. It's good for him, dude.
Good for him. I mean, he held him to one goal. Apparently, Tampa has looked, and I've just through this just kind of been reading. Haven't been able to watch as much as I want. But apparently, their 5v5 has been like noticeably bad.
Tampa?
Yeah. Which is just interesting. But they're scoring at like 40% on the power play, which is just fucking...
You just can't stop that power play, I think, you know?
Dude. Yeah, no,
maybe Flores just got the scouting report on their 5v5. They got them locked down. Tampa's got to find a way to win and respawn, dude. They got Surge clutched out, but they got to win and respawn. Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
That's good.
Did you see the maroon shit?
like cross-checking Chari in the
this,
face.
This was the day. This was literally.
You should have known he's in the
game.
face-off.
Yeah, the first game.
Not that it's Noel's fault.
It's funny that it was literally the next game after Cooper had gone to the media and said some shit like, you know, they want to pull these dumb like antics and stuff, and then the very next game that they lose, he's like marooned to the face-off circle. They just cross-check him.
It's like, oh, you want to do that Vancouver Calgary shit?
Yeah,
well, you can do
yeah.
that.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Just
Florida hockey.
John Tortorella just comes out.
Damn.
Yeah. Fuck. I think we did it. Squirrel.
Did we do it?
You ain't paying attention? You ain't
We
paying
definitely
attention.
do it.
Jacob,
What's up, dog?
where can they get us if they want to discuss the finer points of global and U.S. economics and the intertwinings?
If you would like to be a part of our economic think tank, you can hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod. No _. Respect the underscore.
If you want to spend your Memorial Day with us,
hit us up.
discussing
If
global
you're watching,
finance.
like, subscribe, hit the bell. We got the Scrum every Wednesday, the podcast every Monday. You can get me at JCobb, JAY_COBBB. Josh.
Give me a tip, CAB.
Dylan.
You can find me on Reddit at you T-Bags Your Mom 69420 lowercase x capital X. That's you T-Bags Your Mom 69420 lowercase x capital X.
WNBC.
WNBC.
WNBC.